The most pathetic character I've ever seen in anime.
Hey guys, I want to talk about one of the most pathetic main characters I have ever seen in all of anime and manga that I have been watching and
Naruto.
reading for the past 10 plus years. And that character in question is called Kazuya from the
Man, this guy's the GOAT. This is a real alpha.
infamous series Rent-A-Girlfriend. I have seen the memes, I have heard the stories, I have seen the drama, I've seen the content.
Yeah, this is the guy who has a lot of prostitutes around him and they're all in love with him and that's his life.
Controversy.
So I hate this
I've
character
seen the
too.
gifs. I have heard that if there is any series to compare Rent-A-Girlfriend to, it would be Domestic Girlfriend. And the best way to describe Domestic Girlfriend is a train wreck.
No, in my opinion, the best relatable thing to Rent-A-Girlfriend is Lord of the Rings.
And so upon thinking about what Rent-A-Girlfriend would be described as,
Sorry, I have to say this. I like Rent-A-Girlfriend. Sorry, don't kill me, please, don't kill me. I like it.
is a very slow car crash. A car crash so slow, in fact, you know it's coming, but you just want to sit there and see it for yourself and exactly how bad can it really get.
I am this type of procrastinator. If I see a car coming to my face, I'm like, I'm too procrastinated to even dodge it.
And so I finally decided to sit down and dedicate some time to the series because I constantly hear people talking about it, and my Discord server is always calling it Rent-A-Peak. I don't know if this is actually
Rent-A-Peak? Yes, I'm a defender.
memes or if they legitimately believe that, but whatever the case may be, I finally decided to give it a watch. So I watched the first 5 episodes for clarification of season.
Oh, this is a brilliant day. This is a bright day of a man. This is a really sunny day for a man when he watches Rent-A-Girlfriend for the first time.
1, and I
I remember this with such a gratitude with my whole heart.
had to stop just to process all my thoughts together because I watched it late last night and then I had to stop because I wanted to just get ready for bed, etc., wind down, so to speak. And man, oh man, what a first impressions I have of the series.
Yes,
So,
this is a great anime. This is how you fall in love, you know, how you fall in love with a great piece of art.
let's get right into it. The opening song, I think, is something I want to tackle first. Because upon first glance of, let's say, the opening song of Rent-A-Girlfriend, it seems normal. But then you get to the final segment of the opening song, the final image, so to speak. And I'll show it on screen here somewhere.
Is there a sign?
And you will see this receipt. And
This
if you
receipt?
look
It's a receipt. What
closely
the
at this
fuck?
receipt, you will see fees. You'll see like 12,000 yen. There's 5,000 yen for
Yes,
the
how much he paid for the horror. This is a romance anime. The ending scene of the opening is how much I paid for that horror.
hourly fee, 5,000 yen for the selection of the girl, and then 2,000 for basically like, city limits, or leaving the city limits, so to speak. And if you really take a moment to kind of put this through, let's say, the calculator on Google, and kind of see what the current USD goes for Japanese yen, you'll start to see how much money Kazuya is spending in this series. You're probably
Wow, I never thought about that. Because in my mind it was like, I don't know, $10. I didn't know it was this much.
wondering if this is your first time ever hearing about Rent-A-Girlfriend, what is this money going to? What's going on here? Well, as the title suggests, Rent-A-Girlfriend. And so Kazuya,
How? Yeah, now I think about it. How fucking loser the protagonist is. I don't remember the protagonist name. Sorry. I never remember a protagonist name of a harem anime. Sorry, I don't have space in my in HD inside my mind to remember that. But how pathetic this guy was to pay this amount of money just to have a company, and the girl, like, the girl is cute.
our
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking
MC
about.
is literally the
She's a nice friend to him. She's a nice friend. She listens to him, so yes, it's like a therapist. No, it's not like a therapist. It's because he's getting damage into his mind.
embodiment of a cuck, or a simp. He is someone that is so down bad, he's so desperate, so to speak, that he rents a girlfriend. And we're not talking about renting a girlfriend as being able to, let's say, kiss or do any of that other type of stuff. He rents a girlfriend just to say, yeah, this is my girlfriend.
Yeah, this is a really pathetic act. Yes,
we can go to a movies together, maybe go get some food. That's about it. That's it. And this is where the relevancy of that receipt comes into play. If we look at the, let's say, the cost, okay, just from that brief little receipt that we see at the end of,
wait, base fee, choice fee, costs, okay.
Say, you know, the opening song, that's 12,000 yen. And in current USD dollars, give or take a few, you know, it's not going to be entirely completely accurate. And also, this is not counting sales tax. Also clarification.
It's a great calculation.
He spent about $90. I was gonna say 90,000. He spent $90 just in that brief little receipt. Now, if we're going by the hourly rate, okay, let's just take a brief little look at.
And this guy spends that every fucking day, so it's yeah, it's very expensive.
Hourly rate, okay. 5,000 yen, give or take a few. Once again, not counting sales tax, is around $40-something. So if we factor.
I am impressed because he's counting taxes.
For that in.
It's a very complicated calculation.
This man is spending $40 an hour, and then he has to spend another basically $40 just to select who he wants, aka Chizuru, our main female character, and then not counting other external fees and all this other stuff going on. In an 8-hour session, just counting just the hourly rate, this man is spending about $320. And so, if he's doing this on average, which I'm assuming he is, because
he's doing this every day, if I remember it correctly.
Definitely sets up something in the early episodes that he wants to see Chizuru every single Wednesday. And we say he's spending time with her, let's say 8 hours, okay? Once a week. All month, okay?
I don't think it's once a week, I think it's every day.
You know, at once a week, for every week, every month. He's spending close to about $1,000+ just on hourly rate alone. That is not including the selection of Chizuru or other little external.
Who she thinks she are? Oh, what the fuck? Who she thinks she is? Who she thinks she is? To make this price, it's too damn high.
Fees
She's full of ego. She's full of fucking ego.
Completely unaware of at this point. So when I think about that, I'm like, yo, where is he getting this money? And the first thing I start to think,
crack. He's selling crack.
Of is like, it's clear where he's getting this money from. He's getting this money from his grandma. His grandma is apparently a...
What a piece of shit! He's scamming his own grandma to pay prostitutes. What a hero.
Gotcha game player. Makes sense now. And it's just like, he's taking his grandparent or his parents' money to be able to do this type of stuff. And I'm just like, bro, playing a gotcha game would be better. You would get more out of a gotcha game than what he's doing right now, because it makes him look so sad and so pathetic. It does. And let's kind of...
And this is all because he's trying to help her in her acting career.
Segue into the next part, which is the ending song. Upon further inspection, the ending song of Rent-A-Girlfriend Season 1 is literally an analogy for Kazuya. That's it. That's literally all the analogy is for. And I'm just like, bro, what the hell? What is this series? What am I getting into? What did I just watch?
I call this great, memorable, classic art.
Into in terms of anime, because I've seen a lot of dumpster fires, but holy crap. And now this one's gonna come as a shock. I enjoy it. I know.
Yes, this is a problem. It's a very pathetic anime. It's a very, you know, you try to hide it from, I don't know, everybody in the society, because if they find out you watch this type of shit, you're gonna get exiled of your own nation, and you'll probably have to live inside an island around the globe. I don't know, but you enjoy it. And it's a guilty watch. It's a guilty watch because you feel bad about this. You feel like I don't know if my ancestor would feel proud of me, but I'm still here watching this guy paying prostitutes to not even touch his hands. Yes, it's a sad watch, but it's still a fun anime. I love it.
No, I know. I know that's a shock. So let me explain, okay? So here's the thing. As much as it seems like I am like ranting on the story, etc., and talking bad about it, there is a certain element to it that is enjoyable and also realistic. That pains me to say that word. It really pains me to say that, but 100% it is realistic. And let me explain why.
Realistic? Oh, that makes me sad.
It is. Well, for one, you're not going to tell me there isn't someone in this world right now that would not do what Kazuya is doing.
Man, people do worse than that. People do that online, never seeing the girl. They never even know if the girl is real or if the girl is a, I don't know, 48-year guy, bald guy, fat 48-year guy on his mother's basement. They don't know. They're seeing something that's online. They never see the girl, and they're paying more. So yes, that's not. When you think about that, you think that Kazuya may be an alpha comparing to that.
For instance, Rent a Girlfriend.
Kazuya was his name. I remember now. Yes.
There is. There's no way someone wouldn't do that. Hell, there's just so much we've seen in these past few years alone. I could believe it. And on top of that as well, the characters, at least at this very point in time, at least early on, are very well written actually. And one character in particular that stands out to me is Mami. And I want to
my favorite bitch.
talk about her, okay? So I'm very early on into her introduction. Like, I've only seen her briefly.
Yeah,
but
I'm in love with the bitch. I'm in love because she's the only one who doesn't sell her time with both. She's the only one who doesn't pretend that she's a girlfriend, and she's the only one who's not a prostitute. But she's the worst. She's really the worst. There's nothing worse than that girl. She's the devil. She's the fucking devil.
from my first general impressions of Mami as a character, she's vile. She's a very bad person. Like, legitimately,
yes, that's why I love her.
She's vile, she's fake, she has this facade, she is
everything I love about a girl.
100% not a good person by any means. However, just because a character is obviously hateable, just because a character is vile, doesn't mean that they're necessarily a bad character. In fact, I think that's what Mami's character is supposed to represent, at least so far in the story. And the reason for that is because I feel like her overall jealousy, her envy, and wanting to break up Kazuya and Chizuru within the...
She's only trying to destroy this guy's life. I think she hates him so much. She's just trying to destroy his guy's life in every aspect.
Story, at least where I'm at right now, I think that's definitely something...
But then she turns to be, I don't know, unimportant.
Someone would do. It is. I mean, just jealousy. The fact that, you know, her ex-boyfriend that seemed to be such a loser, so to speak, you know, now has another girlfriend that's very beautiful, and then, you know, she's been left behind and all that. Obviously, she's gonna get a little bit upset. And I do like the element of her kind of anger venting in, like, text messages. Just, you know, typing in text messages about how she feels. There's a lot of realism to that, because in a certain way, when I'm making videos, like, sometimes I record stuff to vent, and I don't post it online or ever publish it. I vent in a video. And I can understand, you know, Mami to a certain degree. I think she is a very interesting character, and in terms of just writing...
I agree with that. I agree with that. I think she's a good character. I think she's the best character of the anime. No. There's a scene when Mizuhara's grandma is naked, and I think this is the best character of the show. When you see her grandma naked, you feel like this is a show, this is a real thing. And to me, the best character of the entire anime is the Mizuhara's grandma naked. That's it. That's my opinion. Crucify me.
I think right now I like her. She's a good character. She's a legitimately good character. Now Chizuru as well. Let's get on to her since she's our main female character. Chizuru, I don't think is necessarily a bad person. I think that, yeah, she can be annoying because she's a tsundere, but I think at the end of the day, she is just being paid to be a fake girlfriend. And so because of that, she just wants to get paid, she wants to get her money, and obviously Kazuya is getting into a very complicated situation with her, which is making her job more complicated, but she's just wanting to make money. So I don't really see any...
And the guy is so in love. That's sad. The guy is so fucking in love. The guy is desperate. He loves her a lot, and she likes him too. Yeah. Later, not in the beginning, but she likes him too.
Anger, anything vile about, Chizuru at all. I just think that legitimately, when I think about it, she's just the
What a beautiful love story.
more, I guess, calm or tame OnlyFans. That's exactly what Chizuru is. She's just want to get money. That's it. That's as simple as that. And obviously, Kazuya is making that more complicated for her. Now, Kazuya as a character, like I said, he is literally the embodiment of a cuck. He is literally the embodiment of a simp. And I'm just like, bro, how pathetic can you be? And what makes it hilarious as well is I have seen the manga panels. Later on that happens.
Shinji is a very pathetic character. Shinji and Ikari Shinji, and I love him because of that. So I don't think being pathetic is a bad thing for a character to be. So to me, it's okay if he's a pathetic character. In fact, I enjoy seeing pathetic characters because I feel better about myself. I compare myself with fictional characters, and I try to feel like I'm having a better life than them. That's how my brain works.
Seen it. I just did not think that it would just start so early. And what I mean by that is that on episode 2 of Rent-A-Girlfriend Season 1, you'll literally see a moment where Kazuya is in the bathroom, and he starts thinking about Mommy, his ex, and how she's potentially with another guy, and having all that explicit stuff, so to speak, going on with another guy, and he literally gets happy from that. And I'm just like, what? Bro!
What a
this
cuck.
is very early on within the story. This isn't like 100 chapters or 100
What a
episodes.
cuck. A guy is fucking my ex. I'm happy for it. I'm happy because of that.
Into the story. This is early on, and I'm like, bro, what the hell?
Or he's too mature. You have two options. When a guy thinks like that, one option, he's a really mature guy, he's a grown man, and he has his feelings fixed up, and he knows everything about his life, and he's chill. And he's like, I'm happy because she's happy. Or other option, he is a pervert. He's like, another guy is fucking my ex. Yes, I'm happier for that. I don't think Kazuya has the maturity and the great mind to accept that without being a little bit pathetic.
Just, Rent-A-Girlfriend is legitimately what a series. Legitimately, what a series.
Yes, that's my feeling.
Like I said, the best way to describe it is a slow car wreck. That's exactly what it is. Will I continue it? Yeah, I wanted to talk about my early impressions of it to see just kind of how far down the rabbit hole I can go and how deep this abyssal levels of down battery really can go for Rent-A-Girlfriend. So we'll see. I will definitely try to keep track in my head as well how much money Kazuya is actually
Yeah, that's important. This guy's gonna bankrupt his family.
spending to have Chizuru as his fake girlfriend. I am legitimately curious on how much he's racked up.
Man, this guy's gonna rent money too. When the name of the anime is gonna change to Rent Money to Pay My Girlfriend, because he's gonna need some money.
At least in the current states of the manga. But, okay, I'll leave it at that. Rain's coming in. There's been a lot of wind, as you probably can tell from...
Yeah, I think Kazuya is a great character. I admire him as a character. I look up to him. I wanna be like Kazuya. No, I'm kidding. Sorry.